Okay. Well, I just got dropped off. That's a dinosaur. Is this what Project Epsilon's been doing? I know there was the Lazarus program, but I thought they were going to bring back like the dodo and stuff, not other dinosaurs. Okay. Well, I'm here to investigate, figure out what the hell is actually going on here. Why they haven't got this facility fully up and running yet? Oh, there's the bunk room. Oh, we got a greenhouse. Oh, those raptors really want the cows. Maybe they can get it. But at least we got sheep and... Those guys look pretty hungry. Can they see me through the glass? Okay, they can see me through the glass. All right, let's just shut the door. And at least we got stuff here. What do we got? Got some cabbage. You know what? Let's go ahead and just plant some wheat for right now. We're gonna need food. At least for these guys. So we're just gonna pretend that we don't see the raptors trying to watching us through the glass. That's just weird. Okay, that should be enough right now. No chickens. Okay. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should do what my boss said and let's head down to the employee room. I call the pink one. Let's just shut that. Oh, well, at least we have food here. Cretaceous Cafe. Huh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, at least we got a couple of employees here. There's the armory and the research lab. Okay. Told me employee handbook should be over here. Ah, here we go. Welcome to Project Epsilon Base Alpha. As an employee of Project Epsilon, you are expected to leave the area clean and ready for the next shift. I mean, that just makes sense. Shift rotation occurs every 100 days. Ensure proper equipment, tools, and materials are ready for the next shift. Before you leave the base, make sure all equipment, armor, tools, and material are off your person before boarding the helicopter home. When outside the base, please be careful as the wildlife can be hostile. All personnel with clearance of Alpha 1 or higher are authorized to information regarding the Lazarus program. Only authorized personnel are allowed in the research laboratory. Thank you for your loyal service, and again, welcome to Project Epsilon Alpha Base. Huh. I don't think I have that clearance. Ah, there's my backpack and the food. 4GT. That would be me. Okay, so nobody left me a message. Kinda makes sense. I'm the first one here. And we got name tags. I'm guessing this is the name stuff. I'm getting hungry. Alright, well, let's introduce ourselves, see how's it going. Alright. Looks like we got some stuff in there. Ah, Cookie. I'm guessing you're the cook. Okay, good. Well, I will leave you to it, sir. Nice little restaurant for the people. I'm not sure I have the I don't think I have the clearance to be in here, but Marv, Harry. I'm not sure I trust these guys. What do we got here? Analyzer. An egg customer. Okay, this must be all part of Project Epsilon. Or the Lazarus program, actually. Yeah, I definitely... This is way above my pay grade. Alright, let's go in here. Yeah, we got armor. Well, since I am security, I do have authorization to be in here. Ah! Specialist Dolt. Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks like we definitely got some good stuff. Oh, we got guns. Okay, so what do we got? Ooh, we got sniper rifle, infantry rifle. Mossberg. You know what? I'm taking the Benelli. And I need some shotgun shells. That's some flares. I'm gonna take a couple of these. Oh, well, they at least gave us tools. That's a good thing. Alright. Oh, good day. Specialist. You know what? I'm gonna take the armor. I might need it later. Okay, got armor. Let me out. There we go. Have a good day, specialist. How's it going, Cookie? I'm not sure I really... Let me check to see where those raptors are at. Definitely not going unarmed, that is for sure. I don't trust the raptors. That's a big girl. I think that's a girl. Whoop. Can't really tell. He's big. Don't see the raptors around. I hear them though. That's the scarier part. Ah, nice little employee lounge. We got books and stuff. I found the raptors. It's getting dark. I probably should be inside and not wandering along the... What are you? Oh, a lemon shard. Okay. Very nice area. I'm guessing these are the portals that my boss told me about. Said it takes us to some sort of other dimension where we can easily go from place to place. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that right now. Why do I have a feeling I'm being watched? It's a lemon shark. Okay, I'm not worried about that. That is fine. I'm not worried about the lemon shark. I am safe. There's a raptor in the water. Alright. Pretty sure. I know we're gonna need material. I cannot do my investigation without material. I'm definitely not going out into the open world without something better than what I have. Where's the safest area for me to go to? I mean, they were smart. At least they put up barbed wire. I have 100 days before the helicopter comes back. Ow. I hit the barbed wire. There's Marvin Harry. Why do I have a feeling they're following me? Okay. That looks to be the mining operation. He just, Okay. At least this is made of sturdier material. What? I don't have any light source. This is not going to be easy. Shut that. This is what I get for being the first one here. Why do they gotta send security first? Why couldn't they send the research guy? Why they always gotta send security first? Okay, I gotta be careful around. There's another dinosaur over there. Is there any way I can... Let's get back inside. Oh, man. Okay, that was close. Okay, I'm kind of trapped in here. Can I get him to come over this way? If I can get him away from the door. Okay, at least I can't come around from the side. There's a raptor. They didn't provide us with any wood or any other material. So I am going to have to gather that for the next guys. Why do they have to send security first? Okay. At least. Maybe I should have grabbed the sniper rifle. Alright, let's, you know what? We're gonna head to bed. Screw this, I'll deal with it in the morning. Go to sleep. Deal with it in the morning. Alright, let's go up top, see exactly. We've got wood there. But we're literally, but there's also the big guy. And that's a volcano, and I don't know when that's going to, it just might erupt. Maybe I still need a boat. I would still need a boat to go for that. There's that tree right there. I might can grab that tree. I need some wood. Can I get out? I just saw that raptor. raptor is. You stay there. Okay, that guy doesn't seem to be too hostile. I'm guessing as long as I don't get too close, he'll be fine. It's those guys I'm worried about. All the raptors. Why do they create so many raptors? Or why do they let them breed so much? A lot of sharks. I'm afraid to go for that tree. That was just too close. Those guys are watching me. I know they are. I do not feel safe. Let's see, can I? Okay, we're gonna need material. How am I supposed to get material? Alright, make sure I got my gun is out and ready. What was that? Whoa! Hit the wrong button. Accidentally pulled the trigger. Hello. Are you there? So, I accidentally shot the dinosaur. But, okay. We're gonna do the standard Minecraft thing real quick. That... I accidentally shot the wrong dinosaur. That cannot be good. Tree might come in handy later. Alright. Wait, why? I don't have any... That is water. We don't want to have to deal with that. There are things in the water, and I don't feel like dealing with things. Okay, so I've already accidentally shot one dinosaur. He was not happy about that. Hopefully he's calmed down. I'm gonna need... I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Okay, I gotta find materials. I'm gonna need more coal. I need trees. Let's just think. I need wood. Okay. Ooh, we do have more coal. Just one? Okay. Well, that's better than nothing. Where's my Benelli? I do not like those raptors. They were all over the place. Yeah, they always gotta send security first. Why do they always have to send security first? Do I have enough wood to make a boat? I do. Alright. This might be the dumbest thing I ever do. I do not know what's in the water. Okay, we got a boat. Means I gotta go outside. I don't know if I want to go outside. No. Pause recording. 15. After much deliberation, I did finally make a boat and headed across the lake here, but I kept running into Bingus and Dingus, which got kind of annoying, but eventually I did make it across. And, well, I had wood to get. But then this guy popped up, and I thought I was going to have to pop a cap in his ass, but, you know, he seemed pretty chill, so I let him live for now. Gathered my boat, and I began heading on up. And I gathering the wood. This oak tree was already felled. I don't know why. That one didn't make sense, and I'm not going to question the gods. Last time I done that, I got struck by lightning 97,000 times in 2.4 seconds. So we're just going to continue harvesting wood. And at this point, like a teenage boy on prom night, I've got wood in my pants. And well, I noticed these guys were hanging around that blueberry bush, so I figured, hey, maybe they like blueberries, but they wanted nothing to do with it. So I guess they don't like blueberries. I guess they only like talking about blueberries. I mean, they're blue, so you know, maybe it's just the color. Well, blueberries aren't actually blue, they're purple. Anyway, this guy was a triceratops, and well, one of his cousins would kick my ass later. That's for a video for another day. And I continued gathering the wood, and this guy showed up again. And he too did not want the blueberries. So I said screw you guys, and continued harvesting. And this is what I would do for the next couple of minutes. I would just continue harvesting more and more wood. And oh, that guy just kept showing up. I don't know why. Maybe Timmy was stuck in a well. I don't know. And at this point, I heard a roar, and I was trying to figure out where the roar was coming from. But since I didn't see a big carnivorous dinosaur, I'm like, well, screw it. Let's just continue harvesting more wood. And that's exactly what I did. And then I decided, you know what? I need some fruit trees. So that's what I began looking for. And, well, I would find one right here. I believe this one had persimmons in it. And those guys were staying in the tree. I don't know why they were staying in the tree. They seemed to like that. So I just let them be, and I continued harvesting. Got some oranges and plums from this tree. And this was the only birch tree I had to harvest because, well, it was holding up my plums and my oranges. And I found that guy again. He just flew off. So I'm like, okay, well, we're just gonna keep going. And then I realized, oh yeah, there's resources here, and our chief engineer is going to need the resources because he is going to make all the machines and machinations that we need that I have absolutely no clue on how to do because, well, you know, I'm a builder. I'm a resource gatherer. I'm the security officer, so I don't know how to build these things. So at this point, I heard a roar again, and I was looking around trying to figure out where it was coming from. But then I found grapes, and I was like, ooh, grapes. Then I found it. It was down there in the ravine. I think it was a Carnotaurus or Ceratosaurus, something like that. I can't remember. Its name will pop up here in a minute. There you go. And I decided, you know what? It's getting dark. There's a predatory dinosaur right there. Let's get in the boat and let's go home. And that's exactly what I did. And Dingus was down here waiting. So there we go. I'm heading home. Will you quit trying to get in my boat? Okay. We're gonna keep going this way. Why are all the raptors underneath our base? I mean, if we get somebody in here that knows how to garden, well, at least we have plenty of, I think I'm getting some more resources that they can use. So we're just gonna... Got plums, we got blueberries, got some seeds. We'll let those guys figure out how that stuff works. But, I'm just security, okay? Security is all I know how to do. I do not like those raptors whatsoever. And I have a feeling that the original architect did not build this the greenhouse big enough. We might have to expand it. But at least we're safe. I hope. I know that's what the guy said in Jurassic Park right before he died, but did I just jinx myself? I hope not. Alright. I have gathered some resources. Not that much. We got wood, though. That's a plus. I'm gonna need charcoal. That's a given. I'm gonna need charcoal. I don't know how to use the stuff. Alright, pause recording, 36. Welcome in, Tantali. I got all the alerts turned off, because I'm actually recording. I'm just gonna put that in there for right now. We did have a bot pop in. If you want to take care of that. If you can. I don't know if it still pops up. Be that Lily Collins. Is there any... I do not know how to use any of the create stuff. So I'm just going to continue with the mining. So we're going to go down. How many? I only got 15 torches. That is just going to have to do. And that is not what I wanted to do. Let's get into the mine shaft. Shut that. Already collected wood. And that's what I was afraid of. Seriously? Wait a minute, what do we got here? What is this? We have bone meal and oh, we got fossils. Let's go ahead and just yeah, it showed that they followed about an hour ago. Okay, good. If Twitch already banned them, that's perfect. One less thing for me to worry about. Oh my god, we got fossils. And we got more friggin' water. I just need to get down to where I can find material. Oh, shit! Now, where's my hole? Where's my hole? Okay. That is no bueno. What is this? What is that? Raw zinc. Okay, I think that's something that okay, don't want to be in there. Why is there so much water? I would continue mining and running into water, but you know what? I decided, I'm going to put this to 3 speed, and we're just going to go ahead and work our way through this, because all it is me mining. And I just kept going further down, gathering resources, mostly cobblestone, but then eventually I did find andesite. Andesite is something that our lovely chief engineer, Minus, is going to need a lot of while he uses the create mod to create us some wonderful machinations. And see, here's me gathering all that lovely, lovely andesite. And that's what I did. I gathered a lot of it. Oh, not all of it, but I did gather quite a bit. Because I know he needs it. I don't know what for, but he does need it. And I did break a pickaxe, so I continue on. And then I found this yellow stuff. I don't know what it's for, but I gathered it. I figured maybe the chief engineer can use it, but this is what I was after. Iron. The lovely, lovely iron. So I gathered a lot of that and a lot of coal. And yeah, we just gathered a lot. And I gathered a lot of this stuff too. That yellow stuff. And this is pretty much all I did for quite a while. I was down here probably for a good 10, 15 minutes maybe. Gathering a lot of resources. But eventually I did have to come up. Hang on to me. Close that. Alright. My main goal is to get the materials that we need. And let me unload this first. Let me unload what I got first. Put that. Go ahead and drop that in there. Got more dino skull. Another plant fossil. Alright. That is not the one I want. That is the smaller T-Rex. I do not want that version. There we go. We have 2 different species of Tyrannosaur. That's the one I want. I've got to build a containment area for her. And I gotta get her into the pen. I gotta build the pen and get her into the pen. I don't know where I'm gonna build the pen. I also have to deal with the smaller Tyrannosaur species. But I want the Rex. I want the Rex. I've just got to figure out how and where. Because I can't, because I know Professor Mindless is going to need access to this area. Because I believe he wants to hook us up to geothermal power. So I'm gonna have to move that somehow. I don't know, maybe I will level that area off if I can safely. Build the paddock over there and then try to lure her over there. We'll figure it out. What day am I on? I'm on day 4. I still got 96 days before the chapter comes back for me. and brings the professor. So, our goal is to build a paddock. Again, probably over there. Then they get that big, beautiful girl over here into that paddock. Make sure she's safe and contained. And that's going to be easier said than done. Especially with these guys, because they're smaller, they're more territorial. I believe these guys are Tyrannosaur Mongolius, I think, something like that. They're the smaller variant of the Tyrannosaur family, but I want the Rex. I need the big girl. Alright. Now, that is where I'm going to end this stream and this recording for now. I'm having issues with that. I gotta see if I can fix that. But I will be on later to probably start the new hardcore series. Project Epsilon is only going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours per stream. So I can actually cut it down manageably, edit the video, and post it on YouTube. So, if you want to see more of Project Epsilon, stick around. We will be doing more. And until then, y'all have a good one, and bye-bye.